This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for March 4th, 2022. All right, there's a very important price level highlighted for March 4th for S&P 500. Very important price level. We start out in the post market attempting to establish support. Right at the open, we have the completion of a bullish trend, and then there's selling from an overbought crest in the first half hour. We are range bound between 10 and 11. Sharp dip within a period of volatility between 11 and 12. We have a fast sudden move higher within a period of decline that marks the end of the decline between 12 and 1. But then we have a very sharp decline through multiple support levels. One of the biggest decline cards. Followed by a big push to the upside that gains momentum, a big rally that gains momentum as we move forward in time from 2 to 3, and then another big move to the downside, another big downward big decline card at the end. We revisit a support level, looks like that night of discs from an earlier daily post that we just did. I think it was the 3rd or the 2nd, something like that. I'll have to look. But that night of discs, it's likely the same price level, and then we have Congress or a foreign government, a leader of a foreign government agency highlighted in the post market. There's a surprise disappointment around the high. Something we were expecting doesn't happen. We were counting on it, doesn't take place, and then there's a sharp decline through support. The low, there's an opportunity within some volatility to position myself on both sides of the market. Sneak preview card the following day, we have a big bullish day, or a big up tomorrow, or a big up on Monday the 7th, I should say. And I'm advised to trade around two big equal and opposite moves that cancel each other out. So like a wave, we push higher and then we fall back down to where we started that big push higher, and it'll be prominent. It's like an A shape in most cases. All right, guys, that's the S&P 500 March 4th, 2022 one-day reading. Stay tuned for the SO Meta portion where we go through, for the pattern recognition portion where I actually isolate down to the hour, highs and lows, crests and troughs and all that stuff. So I'll see you in a minute, guys. Stay tuned. Hello, my friends. This is the S&P 500 one-day reading for March 4th, 2022, and it's currently February 24th, 2022, 11:52 p.m. So the main theme and highlight for March 4th is a major price level. A very important price level is highlighted today. And it looks like we attempt to establish support at the day's first low in the pre-market, and then there's a bit of a rally that completes right around the open, followed by selling from close to overbought or overbought territory on the RSI down to a day's low, because there's a low correlator there as well. And then there's a trade opportunity between 10 and 11. Looks like at the lower end of a range at another day's like important trough. And then we have a bunch of volatility midday, There's volatility between 11 and 12 with a sharp dip in the midst of that. And it looks like I'll want to buy protection or buy some puts possibly around 11:30. Because there'll be that sharp dip. But between 12 and 1, there's also a fast sudden move higher within a period of decline, marking the end of that decline. So looks like we go from volatility with a sharp dip between around noontime. So volatility 11 o'clock with a sharp dip roughly around noontime, and then we have a big fast sudden move higher to reach which looks like a day's major crest or a day's high, somewhere around between like 12:30 and 1:15, somewhere in there. And then we have a sharp decline through multiple support levels to reach another low for the day between 1 and 2-ish. Looks like Alright, I wanted to look at that without my sunglasses. There's a trade opportunity at roughly 2 o'clock because we go from that sharp dip and that low to a big push to the upside. However, there's another decline and another low correlator here in the last hour of trading. Yeah, it's a pretty wild day in the middle of the day, but it looks like I'll want to be buying some puts again. I mean, it's just like crazy. And you know, another thing to point out is midday we have that fast sudden move higher within the decline. When we look at the month overview for March, the same day corresponds to that same card, and we also are coming out of this is a correlation to a month's low for the 4th here. Alright guys, that's it for the second portion of the S&P 500 one-day reading for March 4th, 2022. Hopefully this stuff helps you guys. Let me know if there's information that you'd like to see that I'm not putting up here. You know, and let me know what you like, what you don't like. Comment, ask me questions. I love to correspond, and I love to hear that you're making money from this information. This was my life's, the sum of my life's work, the last 20 years of my life, to help you with information that nobody even thinks possible, and to do it every day for you with a 98% accuracy is a blessing. So let me know you're using it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't hit that subscribe button, guys. I'll see you all later.